we've got here is the Innovv P1 tyre inflator. Comes in a nice nifty box like that, packaged with instructions, a charging lead, air hose for pumping your tyres up. Yeah, some other adapters in there for pumping stuff like footballs up and airbeds, that type of thing. So you get them in a bag. The old kit comes in a cloth bag as well, so you can store it away. I don't know if you've tried to fill your tyres up at a garage recently, but it's between £1 and £1.50 these days to put air in your tyres. No matter whether it's a supermarket or a normal garage, it's ridiculous really. So it is handy to have one of these, especially at home really, or to keep on you on the scooter. You never know when you're going to get a blowout or have to change a tyre and have to let a tyre down to get it off if you're on something like a Series 1 or 2. Sometimes with a T5 or a PX with the expansion pipe on, coming out the left hand side. You have to let the new tyre that you're putting on down, get the exhaust bolt past it to tighten the exhaust up when you put that back on, and then pump the tyre up afterwards. So you've not always got a pump when you're out and about, so it's quite handy to have something that does the job. And this does. Self-contained unit. It's an aluminium case rather than plastic, so there's a bit of weight to it. Weighs 700 grams. And the size of it is 170mm by 90mm by 60mm, which is pretty similar to, well, a bit bigger than my mobile phone look. And that's a small iPhone. And apart from being a great pumping device for your tyres, it's also got a flashlight, an SOS light. Just turn it on a sec. So you've got a flashlight there, or a torch, handy for your tent. Flashing red, faster flashing red. Yeah, so that's quite handy. You can also use it as a power bank to charge your mobile phone up, which is good on a rally. I'll show you that function in a minute. It's got some preset modes on as well. You can see that. The top one is car. Then it goes down to motorcycle, then bicycle, and then that one is ball. If you press it again, you'll see there's nothing on that left hand side, and that's into custom mode. Now I found that for classic scooters, the motorcycle one doesn't go down far enough for you to pump it up. I was trying to get to 28 psi and it only goes down to 30. So you can't use the motorcycle one for it. Bike one's no good either, so I go for the custom one, and you can change between PSI or bar. For my Lamy, put it back on PSI. For my Lamy, on a custom, front tyre 18 PSI, so you set that and it'll auto shut off. That's it in action. So yeah, set your pressure, whether it's car, bike, scooter, whatever. So it's not going to overinflate, not going to damage your product if it's like, say you're doing an airbed, for instance. You don't want it overinflating. So just leave it there. And it's also very powerful, so it doesn't take long to do a tyre from flat. They reckon, according to the specs, you can do 12 car tyres with it, 18 bike tyres, 24 cycles, or 72 balls. That's a lot of tyres. Or it can run continuously for 22 minutes. It's got built-in fan and cooling. Got cooling vents here with the Innovv logo running through it, which you can see. Quite cool. And as I said before, you can also use it to charge your phone. Yeah, I took it camping with me the other week. Didn't read the instructions before I went, which is a man thing to do, isn't it? So, in my tent, decides to charge my phone, puts my plug in, turned it on, put it in my phone, charges for a few seconds, and then it goes off. Oh no, so I'm there with no phone. Anyway, I'll stop you having to do that. So what you do, you leave it turned off, plug your phone in first, and that's it. You turn it on after you've put your phone on charge. So that's just a handy tip there, so you don't get stuck when you're camping. It'll charge your phone and stuff while you're camping for a good weekend, no problem. Because it's got a 6000 mAh battery, so there's plenty of power there. What else can I tell you about it? Comes with its own charge cable, of course. Just going to turn that off anyway. So we're going to see what it's like pumping a tyre up.
I'm just going to use the Innovv P1 on my Series 1, just pump the tyres up. And before we do that though, I'll just show you the setting it. So power on by pressing the middle button. There we are. I'm going to scroll down to custom mode, which is when there's nothing on that left hand display. I'm going to do a front tyre, so 1 to 18 pound. That's what I run at in the Lambretta. So down to 18 pound. So to cut off automatically there. So just like any air compressor, put it in your valve, push that lever down, turn it on. 18 pound, press the centre button. That's inflating from about 3 pounds, we'll let it down. It's 12.5. It's quite quick. There we go. It's auto switches off. So that's the Innovv P1 tyre inflator. It's available from our SLUK shop, and I've looked in there. Or probably quite a few bike shops will probably sell it as well. Decent bike shops, but don't confuse it for a cheapo thing that you might find on the internet. It's a lot better than that.